It's the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion. This is for Tuesday, the 10th of April. I'm Michael Groff. The weather remains warm and dry for the next couple of days, but we turn windy and cooler by Thursday and Friday, only to see the temperatures yo-yo back up once again by the weekend. All right, let's talk about it as we look at the almanac from yesterday. 95 degrees, the high in the valley after a morning low of 65. Obviously, that is well above average, but well shy of our record of 102 degrees set in 1989. Outside right now, here at the unfathomably early hour of 4:45 a.m., we're under partly cloudy skies, and we start this day at 70 degrees at Sky Harbor. Dew points at 21. Humidity 16%. The winds are light. The barometer is steady. Temperatures across south central Arizona this morning, 57, the cool spot at Maricopa. Most of us, low 60s to low 70s across the area. Water vapor satellite view shows a ridge building in here across the southwest. Those upper heights around 585 decameters here in Phoenix. And that's going to translate to very warm conditions, which we'll discuss momentarily. On the watch warning map here in Arizona, we have a fire weather watch for most of the state because of the very dry conditions, as well as a high wind watch that's been issued for northwest Arizona, Mojave County, up around Kingman and Bullhead City. That is in effect starting tomorrow afternoon and continuing through the day on Thursday. Elsewhere across the country, some red flag warnings, parts of New Mexico, Colorado, Kansas, freeze warnings out across parts of the plains. And that's about it, really. Most of the map has quieted down significantly. Speaking of quiet, on the convective outlook, no organized areas of severe weather. And this map isn't just quiet, it's silent for us. No rainfall for the next 7 days, according to the WPC. Maybe a trace or 1/100th of an inch across far northwest and far east central and northeast Arizona over time. But we'll have to take a look at that in more detail as we check the models right now and get into it. Here we go to the GFS, the 06Z run, valid at 5 o'clock this afternoon. The upper look at 500 millibars. There's our upper high, and those heights around 585 decameters down at the surface today. Mostly sunny, highs in the mid-90s. Tonight, partly cloudy, lows mostly in the 60s. And then tomorrow, once again, mostly sunny skies, and some desert spots could get close to the century mark. Here in Phoenix, I'd say highs 95 to 98. It will become breezy to locally windy in the afternoon, especially across northern Arizona, and that extra wind should help the mixing, and that might help push those temperatures toward the century mark across some of our warmest desert spots. Now on Thursday, troughing passes north of Arizona. That's where all of the energy and moisture will be. However, the cooler temperatures will make their way in. As that happens, we turn very windy. Winds could gust as high as 50 miles per hour or more across northern Arizona. Here in the valley, could see some wind gusts between 30 to 40 miles per hour. May need to see a wind advisory issued at some point by about Thursday. So we'll see. And watch out for patchy blowing dust across the deserts on Thursday as well. So if you're traveling, keep that in mind. High temperatures will be cooler, though, mainly in the low to mid 80s. Friday, we're in the upper 70s and low 80s. It'll be breezy, but mostly sunny. Saturday, ridging builds back in across the southwest states. Highs recovering back toward the mid, maybe even upper 80s with mostly sunny skies. Low 90s on Sunday with mostly sunny skies. But here comes another trough on Monday. And again, most of the energy and moisture passes north of Arizona, but this one could get close enough to create some widely scattered showers in far northern Arizona. We should stay dry. Skies turn partly sunny. High temperatures fall back into the mid and upper 80s. Here's a week from today. This is Tuesday, the 17th of April. That trough moves off into the plains as we have a very progressive pattern in place across North America. But yet another trough approaching the Pacific Northwest coast. A mainly zonal flow here, partly cloudy skies, high temperatures, upper 80s to near 90. Here's Wednesday the 18th, troughing approaching, heights coming down, winds could be picking up at this point, and high temperatures falling back into the mid and upper 80s. And here's the end of the forecast period. This is Thursday the 19th, and if this verifies, this would signal much cooler conditions coming into the southwest. In fact, this run of the GFS has us at 71 degrees for the high a week from Thursday, the 19th. Don't think it's going to get that cool, but the idea of a progressive pattern with these troughs coming through certainly seems plausible. So we'll have to keep this in mind. All right, checking the numbers coming off of the GFS ensemble through the period. The yo-yo of temperatures continues here in April. You know how it works here in the spring. It's a yo-yo up a staircase. Gradually, we see those temperatures inching closer and closer to the century mark, which is where they'll stay once they get there sometime in May. And that's going to wrap it up for the Phoenix, Arizona weather discussion for today. My next video back here tomorrow morning. And if you like our videos, be sure to subscribe so that whenever we post a brand new one, you'll get the notifications. Otherwise, be safe and have a fantastic Tuesday, everybody.